The first day on the job for President Trump's selection to the U.S. Supreme Court. Correspondent Doug McKelway tells us the new guy wasted little time jumping right in.
As Associate Justice Neil Gorsuch took his seat for the first time on the far right side of the bench, Chief Justice John Roberts welcomed him, wishing him, quote, a long and happy career in our common calling. Admirers of the deceased Justice Antonin Scalia, who was known for his disdain of legislating from the bench, might have enjoyed what followed. In oral arguments over which court should hear former fired census taker Anthony W. Perry's discrimination lawsuit, Gorsuch vigorously engaged opposing lawyers for 10 minutes, citing statute as his guide. Quote, by what authority does a district court ever have the power to hear a civil service claim? Gorsuch was so persistent he even apologized at one point, saying, quote, sorry for taking up so much time. It was a process-oriented case full of dry details that new justices are often tasked with writing opinions for. Wednesday promises a bigger test of Gorsuch's judicial philosophy.
Justice Gorsuch won't really have time to settle in quietly because there are some hot-button cases that are just on the doorstep of the Supreme Court,
including a controversial church-state dispute. In Trinity Lutheran Church of Columbia versus Comer, a Missouri church school is challenging the state's denial of a grant to resurface the school playground. Missouri contends its state constitution bars taxpayer funds from going to churches.
We know that Judge Gorsuch has written before on religious liberty issues, and so I think when this case gets teed up for argument and decision, all eyes are going to be on Justice Gorsuch because, in all likelihood, he's the one who's going to break the tie.
As the court's newest member, Gorsuch will undergo a mild hazing ritual. At the closed-door votes where justices decide what cases to hear, Gorsuch will be required to fetch coffee for others, to answer frequent knocks on the door, and to become a member of the court's cafeteria committee. No small job, given that justices eat together after oral arguments. Previous member Justice Kagan jokingly complained, quote, they'll say the soup is very salty and I'm like supposed to go fix it myself. Justice Kagan served for 6 years on that cafeteria committee. Justice Breyer served for 11 years on it. Some are suggesting that Gorsuch's tenure may be shorter-lived, given widespread speculation about a new opening occurring on the high court, perhaps in the not-too-distant future. Brett?
Doug McKelway live outside the court. Doug, thank you.